We always talk about how important exercise and discipline are for a healthy and happy dog. But just like humans, a dog's well-being also comes from the inside. We need to fuel their bodies with the right nutrients, and that's where carbohydrates come in. They're the energy powerhouses that keep our dogs active, healthy, and ready for anything. Now, not all carbs are created equal. Just like you wouldn't feed your dog just any old treat, you don't want to give them just any carbs. We're going to talk about the best sources of carbohydrates for your furry friends, the ones that will give them the energy they need to thrive. We'll explore why these carbs are so beneficial and how you can incorporate them into your dog's diet. Remember, a healthy dog is a happy dog, and it all starts with the right nutrition. Let's talk about sweet potatoes, a favorite in my household, both for two-legged and four-legged family members. You see, these orange wonders are packed with complex carbohydrates, which are like slow-burning fuel for your dog's body. This means they provide a steady release of energy, keeping your dog active and alert throughout the day, not just in a quick burst. But the benefits don't stop there. Sweet potatoes are also an excellent source of dietary fiber, which, just like with humans, is crucial for a healthy gut. It keeps things moving smoothly, if you know what I mean, and helps regulate your dog's blood sugar levels, preventing those energy crashes. Think of it this way: a stable blood sugar level means a stable mood and a happy, balanced dog. And who doesn't want that? Now, you can give your dog cooked and mashed sweet potato as a tasty topper for their regular food. Start with small amounts and see how your dog responds. Remember, every dog is different, and what works for one might not work for another. Always observe your dog for any changes in their behavior or digestion when introducing new foods. And of course, consult with your veterinarian if you have any concerns about your dog's diet. They're your trusted partners in your dog's health journey. Now let's talk about another fantastic carbohydrate source, brown rice. Unlike its more processed cousin, white rice, brown rice is a whole grain, meaning it retains its bran and germ, the most nutrient-rich parts of the grain. These parts are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which are essential for your dog's overall health and well-being. Think of it as choosing whole wheat bread over white bread for yourself. You're opting for the more nutritious option that provides sustained energy and supports your body's functions. Brown rice is also a good source of fiber, which, as we've discussed, is essential for healthy digestion. When preparing brown rice for your dog, make sure it's cooked thoroughly and served plain without any added seasonings or fats. You can mix it with their regular food or offer it as a separate side dish. Remember, moderation is key. Just like with any food, too much brown rice can lead to weight gain, so it's important to feed it in appropriate portions. And as always, consult with your veterinarian to determine the right amount of brown rice for your dog based on their individual needs. Now let's talk about quinoa. Quinoa is an ancient grain that has gained popularity in recent years, and for good reason. It's a nutritional powerhouse packed with protein, fiber, and essential amino acids. You see, quinoa is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that dogs need for muscle growth and repair. This makes it an excellent choice for active dogs or those recovering from an injury. And here's a bonus: quinoa is gluten-free, making it a great option for dogs with sensitivities or allergies to gluten. Now, when introducing quinoa to your dog's diet, start slowly, just as you would with any new food. You can cook it and mix it with your dog's regular food, or you can even get creative and use it in homemade dog treats. Remember, our dogs thrive on variety, so don't be afraid to experiment and find what your furry friend enjoys the most. Let's explore pumpkin power. Now, who doesn't love a bit of pumpkin, especially during the fall? But did you know that pumpkin is not only delicious, but also incredibly nutritious for our canine companions? Pumpkin is a fantastic source of both carbohydrates and fiber, making it a digestive superhero. It can help regulate bowel movements, which is especially helpful for dogs prone to constipation or diarrhea. Think of pumpkin as a natural way to keep things running smoothly in your dog's digestive system. You can add plain canned pumpkin, not the pie filling, which contains added sugar and spices, to your dog's food. Start with a small amount, about a tablespoon or 2, and gradually increase the amount as needed. And here's a tip: you can even freeze leftover pumpkin puree in ice cube trays for a convenient and healthy treat. Let's discuss benefits of oats. Oats are a classic breakfast staple for humans, but they're also incredibly beneficial for our furry family members. Oats are a good source of complex carbohydrates, which provide sustained energy for your dog throughout the day. They're also packed with fiber, which, as we've discussed, is essential for healthy digestion. But here's what makes oats particularly beneficial for certain dogs. They're a great source of soluble fiber, which can help lower cholesterol levels and regulate blood sugar levels. This makes them a good option for dogs who are overweight, prone to diabetes, or have sensitive stomachs. When preparing oats for your dog, make sure to use plain rolled oats and cook them thoroughly. You can add them to your dog's food, make them into a warm cereal, or even use them in homemade dog treats. Remember, just like we need the right fuel to perform our best, so do our dogs. By incorporating these nutrient-rich carb sources into their diet, we're not just feeding their bodies, we're nurturing their spirits and fostering a deeper connection with them. Choosing the right carbohydrates for your dog is a personal journey. It's about understanding their needs, observing their responses, and making adjustments along the way. It's about being in tune with their bodies and providing them with the nourishment they need to thrive. And remember, a healthy and balanced diet, combined with exercise, mental stimulation, and, most importantly, love, is the foundation for a happy and fulfilling life for your furry companion.